Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome in to another prophetic short message. The message today, I wrote it down. That's how you know how serious I am. The message I got today is that you shouldn't have to explain your struggle to anybody to get respect or empathy from them. So, my example for this is all my people who are considered strong people. And this is a message to check on your strong friends, but all my people that are considered strong people, and you have people who feel like you have to explain why you're as strong as you are and why you choose to show up in the world the way that you show up. Whoever you are, I feel like you went through struggle is not even the right word. When I say trials and tribulations, I mean like Princess and the Frog, Tiana, trials and tribulations, you've had your share. And but you didn't let that pain, like you alchemized that pain and turned it into joy. So like when you wake up in the morning, you don't wake up like everybody else do. You wake up because you know that you could be dead. You could not be here, right? Whoever you are, you definitely have had quite a few near death experiences. I feel like whoever you are, you lost a lot of people around you. Like if it wasn't you dying, it was somebody around you dying. Like death has followed you your entire life. And you might feel like, why me? Like, am I the curse? Am I the reason that all these people are dying? Am I the, like, is there something wrong with me? Am I the problem? And that's not what it is. Um, that is life. But I feel like you are one of those people who come towards the end of people's karmic journey, towards the end of people's judgment period, right? So it's kind of like a make or break energy. Either they got the lesson and they're going to ascend and move on, or they didn't get the lesson and they don't have any more opportunities to get the lesson. So it's time for them to get off of this plane. And so you come along and they might pass right after you interact with them, but it's not you did anything to cause them to pass. It's just that you were one of, I'm getting like death doula energy. Like you're one of those people that come to people at when they're at the end of their life. And it's almost like kind of like seeing an angel. Why am I getting emotional? It's kind of like seeing an angel right before you cross over. Or you know, like when people are dying, they'll be like, did you just see so and so and so? And it'll be somebody that passed on like when they were a kid, like somebody that maybe they never got over, but they just learned how to live life without this person. And so that's the energy that I'm getting. But the message is that you don't have to explain why you choose to show up and why you choose to be strong for somebody to respect you. These are people that come around, they're like, who she thinks she is, who he think he is. They think they know everything and they just think they better than everybody because they choose joy and yada 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 and blah blah blah. And this is God like, you don't need to change. You're not the problem here. If anything, you're the source of peace and the source of light. And those around you are triggered by it because you are shining light on their shadow. And there's this quote that my mom told me recently, and I feel like that applies here. And she said that even shadows grow when light is on them and gets put on them. And so that's the energy that I'm feeling. It's like you have two ends of the spectrum. Either people love you or they hate you. And you can't really figure out why it's either or. You like, why does it have to be either or? Why can't people just like respect me? Why can't people just like just treat me like a regular human being like everybody else? But I just feel that your light is so powerful that you are only going to get extreme reactions out of people because that's what it's like. It's like a lighthouse. Like, or think a star in the middle of a dark sky. Of course it's going to be bright. Of course it's going to be heavy. Of course it's going to be a lot to take in. So the message is, again, this is what my third time saying it. You don't have to explain your struggle to get respect. You are loved just the way you are. The universe is rooting for you. The universe loves how you show up and choose joy every day, even when you don't have to. And you don't need to explain yourself to empathize. You don't have to be like, yeah, I slept in my car for 2 years and, I was sexually assaulted and blah, blah, blah. Like, you don't have to talk about your trauma and your pain for somebody to treat you as a human being. That is their job and that is their responsibility. And that's something they have to go talk and do their inner healing and inner work on and talk to God about because that's just not you and that's just not your business. Okay, that's the message. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again in another video.